Hey, how's it going? I want to decorate a box today. And let me give you an idea. I had it. I don't have it anymore. Okay. It's going to look roughly maybe this, probably closer to these shapes than these shapes. This is the scissor sheath that I made. Go watch the video on scissor sheaths. I have an idea, I think it is. And then paint the spaces in between with like an orange gold or a gold color there. Awesome, right? That is so cool. Also, I had to reinforce the sides here with masking tape because this thing it would sit in the crate down below my desk, and when I pulled the scissors out, the sheath did not come with it. I want the sheath to come with it. So I don't inadvertently stab myself. Yeah, that could happen. Okay, so that's roughly the design. So this is the bottom of the box. These are the long flaps. These are not sealed. And these are the short flaps. This was the first flap that I did. And so it's my prototype panel, I guess. And this is the second one I did. I like this design a little bit better. You can probably see it looks a little better like that. The light panel giving off some glare. That is inevitable. I do need light to do my crafting projects, my swatching projects. I just need the light. Okay. The hazard is using glitter or shiny metallic markers or something and then showing it to my viewers. That's the hazard. Okay, so this one, the reason this one looks so different than this one, has only one color in the white spaces there, is because this is the demo panel, like I said, the prototype. And so I took the Grabie markers, the Grabie glitter markers, and I use, well, it says black. It's not black. So the so-called black I put here. It's more like a dark gray, maybe pewter might be a better color label. And then this one is silver, even though it looks like it's white. And this is the orange gold. That is the maybe peach, maybe the peach color. So yellow or orange gold, and then here's the yellow gold. And this one, what I did here, oh, I have a picture of the original picture of this area because yesterday I colored in over the orange gold with this gold, which is this. It's this. That's what this is. So let me see. Let me find it for you. You can't really tell, but this part right here, I used the paint pen. I ran it over the already existing. Oh no, this part right there. So you see how much darker it is there? And I think she concentrated on that and said, use that color. I think that's what my friend said. Okay. That's really cool. I could turn that into a wallpaper for my phone. Awesome. Now I've done that before. Okay, so the plan, what I'm going to do is I just want to show you what I did. Basically, well, I'm showing you right now. But what do you mean you're showing us right now? I'm not going to use these long. I'm going to use more of the short pieces there, give you an idea. But I'm going to put it here. And, no, I'm not going to use that one. There's a tiny little tear right there. That'll drive me crazy. It's already driving me crazy. I'm going to do the shapes here. Roughly smaller shapes as opposed to these big long ones. And then let that dry and then go over the white spaces with this pen. What I wanted to do also was I might have to prop this up with a box so I can, especially for the line painting, because, or the trim, because it's going to be hard to see. I had my headlamp. I was using my headlamp for a lot of this, believe it or not. And then I want to talk about this. Yesterday I put masking tape over the edge. It's kind of hard to see, so let's do masking tape over the edge here, because it's, I don't know if you've ever done any kind of trim or anything with paint pens. This has a plastic nib. Wait, is this the one that I haven't used yet? No. I'm going to show you. I have one I haven't used yet. Nope, that's not it either. This one. Okay, this one has a plastic nib. It starts out as white, and oh, you can refill these. I wonder if they have refills for. You just take that off and refill, and then put it back on. I like the plastic nib. It's perfect for this job. But when I did the scissor sheath here, see how thin that is? That's super thin. And doing taking the pen to it, that was tricky. Very tricky. Especially since I had already done the front and the back here, and so I had to be careful not to get the pen, the gold onto any of the colors there. So when I was doing the edge, what is that? A hazard of the glitter markers is that sometimes all I get is a glitter splotch like that, and I found that problem on the box as well, that when I was doing the box. Okay, so so I put masking tape over it so it's easier to paint on there, because that will be gold, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of the box, which I will not do on camera, will be black. And while I was trying to do a video and realized I was talking too long and had to start over, I decided, in that video, I'm going to make this a tray, because it is about 1/8 of an inch thick, and I don't have fun foam that thick or that thin, I should say, because I have big thick, but I can't trim it down. I don't have the necessary equipment to trim my thick foam down to this thickness here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a tray for, for pens and pencils or whatever that I use on the daily or weekly. And just then I just only have to build up the walls a little bit here. That might be a second project, or come in and do an update. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm only going to do the non-rip side of a short end here, and this is there was tape here. And I thought about putting masking tape on there, but no. Okay, with the scissor sheath, I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't think it'll be affected, but I think I will see the trim here. Not happy about that, but what am I going to do? This scissor sheath I covered with masking tape, just strips of masking tape over the edge to secure that better, because that was just glued down, right? I just glued the edges down. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own video. And of course I put masking tape here to tighten up the hole here. So this is paint that I colored. I can't put it into words. I colored over masking tape. Now, I don't think, can I tell? Oh yeah, I can kind of tell. In the lower corner here, you might be able to see, man, it just does not want to focus on that color. You can see the little line here where the tape edge is, and a little bit up here, I think. Where else? Oh, and in the middle, you can see a little bit in the middle, but you can't really tell. It's not really noticeable. I mean, I guess if you were looking at it up close and personal, you would say, oh yeah, there are tape lines there, or what kind of material did you use? You couldn't get it all the way, you couldn't make it seamless. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. And the original idea was to real time this, which is what I'm doing, and then fast forward through the other sides, but I realized that's going to take quite a bit of time. When I did this one yesterday, just putting the trim in, it took about 50 minutes, 50 minutes. So I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to shorten this time. Okay, so I'm gonna do shaking, and I'm gonna grab, hopefully, grab another one. For the gold paint pen is this one, and for these is this one. Now it gives off the color, but I've been using these for this whole thing. You can see the top line has a little bit more gray to it, more of the metal. I don't know how well you can see that. And then the bottom has more of the color. Also, these are the glitter markers. I don't mind putting the cap on the end. If you watch any of my videos, you know that I hate putting the cap on the end. I just don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I need to leave space. Space on the edge for the gold pen. I can't see. And this is what for some reason, I'm starting with a rectangle. I was going to go here, but there's green right there. And even though that's not even going to be seen because that's the inner flap, I still don't want to start with green up here. Okay, so let me come down a bit. It's close for me, but for you, it looks like it's super far away. Okay. And we just color it in. That is on some ASMR. If I would just shut up. I might have to put my headlamp on because it looks, I feel like I'm in the dark here or something. There's a little bit of the silver, I think it's silver glitter in here, or silver mica or something coming up that shows it like that. We're gonna go in this order: green, turquoise, blue, and violet. And this is usually what I do is I go along the edge first. I'm just going to do that. And notice it's giving off that left slant because of the first shape. Oh, you know, I didn't shake it. It's not flowing, like juicy flowing. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can kind of move the light out of the way a little bit without getting my arm in. Oh, okay. That looks a little better. Also, the color on the masking tape will give off a different color, a slightly darker color than, and that's something else I forgot to consider. Did I shake this? Let me see. I did not shake that one, but maybe I can add a little bit of the color there. So one thought that did occur to me that I apparently I think I got into the white space there. One thought that occurred to me was, I lost it. Oh, was to cover this whole side with masking tape. Like just put sheets of masking tape on it all the way around to accommodate this so you wouldn't see that differing. But you know, I'm just gonna go with this because it's the side of the box. Maybe much ado about about nothing. I already had the hiccups today. I don't need them again. I'll see, that looks like, what is that? Oh, moving right along. Oh, Tammy, you're going way too close to that edge. Okay, this one I am going to shake because I've been having some problems with this, the blue one. And what I've had to do is on the flaps, I've had to go back in after it dries to cover up the silver spots, which were driving me crazy because I just want to see the blue and I want it to give off a shine. I don't want to see the metallic part of that. The title of these on Amazon is, it says metallic glitter markers, but the packaging does not say that. The packaging just says glitter markers. It also doesn't say, I don't think it says acrylic on the packaging. Does it say acrylic? I know these are acrylic because once they dried and I ran my hand over them, nothing came off on my hands. Nothing. Okay. So you just want to do small shapes if you're planning on doing something like this. I'm going to do... Tammy's going out of order. Violet. Shake it. Shake it, press it. That one is giving off some good juice. You can't see it because I'm out of range. Gonna come over. I need a straight edge because I want a straight edge. There are little bumps and valleys here that I'm just not expecting, but there they are. Also, this appears, the white box area appears to be giving off a gray tint to it. Is that what I'm seeing there? I'm looking at the green. The green not on the masking tape. Oh, yep, that's what it's doing. Let's see. Now, it's usually not a good idea to go over what's already wet when it's wet, just to let it dry. So I'll let it dry and then I'll go back in and hopefully be able to put the violet color more there than the metal. And just because I'm shaking it and pressing it down on the cardboard does not mean that it's going to be juicy right out of the gate. And that's what I discovered when I did the bigger flaps. All right. Next color is green. So what might happen is the next time I use the color, Tammy, It's too close to the edge. The next time I use the color, then I might get a really good color laydown. This is also not giving off. It could be the... Just a minute. I can't do and talk, apparently. It could be this right here, which is the cellophane tape that was on there, the clear tape that was on there, and I slowly moved it off as I had some of that there. Let me see. Again, Tammy is not learning from her lessons. Come back later and put it in. So you just made it worse. Made it worse. Give off like an arrow. I just going across here. Okay, another tip to know is I'm gonna do almost like a D of sorts. Is that if I put, like here, I got some blue into the white space, and I can the orange, the gold, the orangish gold, the paint pen will cover that. So I'm not really worried that much about it. I just have to maybe run a couple of coats over it. And I can do that with the paint pen without waiting for it to completely dry. That is a blessing in disguise, right? That I really like that idea. Yeah, to get into the white space. Also, I'm hoping that these don't go dry on me, because I've been using them for the other flaps, and that little scissor sheath don't go dry. And there's no rhyme or reason to these shapes, by the way. This is doodling at its finest. No thought given, just to basically make sure there are white spaces between the shapes. That's the thought process. That's the only thought process. And of course, you know, to avoid showing the metallic from the glitter markers, it's a glitter marker. So is it a glitter marker, or is it a metallic marker? Because usually, I've never seen a marker labeled as metallic glitter. Okay, I'm in range. I'm going over. I'm probably out of range there. It's out of range. Do I need to be... How far down can I go? I should probably open the flap. Open the box a little. Oh, see, I'm not getting I'm not getting the color that I want. There we go, I think. Maybe not. Stop! Stop when you see the gray. Okay, I'm gonna show you. For this, Okay, I think I'm okay there. But that is pretty darn close. Oh, didn't I say I was gonna... Did I say I was going to put this up on a box? Oh, when I do maybe the gold painting. Okay. Then I'm gonna work my way up now. My neighbor says hi in his own special way. Oh, I don't think I can do this. Look at that. That is no. That is a big no. See how much fun this is, but it is a little bit on the time-consuming side. Or, oh, I'm thinking maybe, I'm gonna do the turquoise. I'm gonna bring the turquoise down. So that's a bad thing about doing all the sides first. The edges first is that, especially with this is such a small real estate here, that I could run into problems like that where I might have to extend a color. Okay, now this, I do need to dry this a little. I'm gonna come out because that's a little bit unnerving, I guess, or jolting. Oops. Don't touch it. Especially over there. It doesn't really take that long to dry because it's acrylic. Oh. I have to come out more. It's moving. Look, it's a horse. That's probably dry. Yes. And the reason I want to let it dry a little bit is there's a lot of green. Maybe too much green. Is because I have to go over some of the spots like this one and this one to see if I can take out the metallic part. I don't want that metallic part in there. Oh, I'm looking at it like this. That? No, I don't want it in there. Grabie, take out the metallic part of these colors, of these acrylic paints. Use, what would you use? I think I would go after gold. Would you rather see gold coming out? I know Sakura says in their description for, is it this one? Yeah. For this, which is supposed to be, this is supposed to come off as clear. But if you look there, that's gold. So it adds a gold glitter, a very fine too. I hope too that it's mica and not actual glitter, because glitter is made out of plastic. Isn't it made out of plastic? Man, talk about micro. Micro. Okay, I did that one. So off camera. No, not off camera. Well, off camera after I close up. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour already. What can I take out? Nothing. And I have to do the things. Okay, I'm gonna see. Let's see if we can get the blue to behave. And I see here I need to do that. Here. So what I normally do is, what was the teal? Okay, that's dry. That's dry. Wow. Okay, let's see if I can do it. I'll see, that's giving off the blue color. Okay, I'm not going to zoom in for this part. I'm pretty sure you can see what I'm doing. I suspect that there's less color in the barrel and more of the metallic or the silver glitter in here. That's like I'm getting down to could be empty soon. Oh no, I would have to order a whole new set of these markers to get the colors I want. Which means Tammy's going to have to figure out, I am going to have to figure out how to best use the other colors in the set. Because I'm going to have doubles of everything if I go and get another set. Just because I need 4 particular markers, because Grabie doesn't sell those individually. You can't buy, what are they called? I forget what the term is. Stock? Is it stock? Stock pencils or pens or markers or whatever? Open stock, that's what it is. It doesn't sell open stock. That's the word! I finally figured it out. Okay, now we're going to color. I can't remember which of these ones that I opened. Was it this one or this one? I'll try to lower that volume if that was maybe getting on your nerves. Oh, I bet the one I used was this one because it's sloppier looking on there. Not because I'm a slob, I am, but oh, maybe I'll use this one then. Oh yeah, nice and wow, that is awesome. Okay, I don't like to put the cap on those. Now with this one, I do need a raised area, so I can use this offensively colored, it's like a hot pink, to kind of raise it up a little bit so I can see. I still can't see what I'm doing, and so I'm not going to apologize. What do I do with it? I'm going to use this headlamp here to help me see the lines, the white lines, the white spaces. Now I can see them, but right here I can't really see them. Oh yeah. So, spotlight. And I will probably fast forward through. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Excuse my reach. Wait, that's not it. Okay. Don't want to do it like that. I'm just thinking. No, I'm just gonna do it like this. Is everything dry? I don't know why it doesn't occur to me to think. Now, okay, this is the problem I'm having with the pen. Like, and doesn't matter which one I use. That if I bring up the pen, if I bring up this pen for just a little bit of time, it will go dry on me. It's a plastic nib, so maybe I don't know. What does it do? The ink disappears, and I just have to, sometimes I can just go like this and it'll start it again. Just start coloring and the paint will come down and everything will be fine. Okay. I want to do this one. Oh, I have to do this. I have to remember to color over the color color. Color over the color, Tammy. When I accidentally colored the white space with the, let's just call them the Grabie colors. The cool colors. They are technically classified as the cool colors. Okay. I don't know why I keep saying okay. That's my I'm ready to film again, or I'm ready to stop fast forwarding to the editor. So I don't know what what that okay. Maybe it's a reassurance to myself for some reason. And I'm saying it out loud now instead of to myself. So now you are privy to this information that goes on in my brain. I know, you probably can't see it. I'm sorry. I have no other way to show you. No other way. The child next door is not getting his way today. Oh no, I think I need that as my armrest, so to speak. Ooh, what do we got here? What do I have here? Okay, things I was telling myself last night when I was adding the gold paint pen is start on the left side and move toward the right side. And don't go too far on the bottom edge because I need that area like an armrest of sorts. What did I do? What did I do with my lid? Oh, here it is. The cap to this paint pen. Okay, so the top part up here, I'm gonna get that later, and because that is very difficult to do, especially on camera, apparently. And I think I got all of the paths with the gold paint, and of course there were a couple of spots, especially at the bottom here, where oh yeah, I gotta get that right there. There's no gold at all there, so what's up with that? There was one part, I think at the top, where I just, nothing was coming out of the paint pen. I thought, oh no, it might have been at the bottom here. I can't remember, but I couldn't get any paint out. I thought, what's up with that? So I just made a big old, I colored a big old spot on the little cardboard jobby that I'm using, the dabber pad. We'll call it the dabber pad. And then this one. Just a minute. I need to look a little. I'm kind of blowing on it a little to see. See, again. Are you picking up paint or something? What's going on here? Why am I having this problem? I wasn't having that problem earlier. I'm trying to see, am I getting... No, no, it only feels a little bit sticky there. This is very hard to get. Very hard to see. Even with the light semi on it, semi not on it. I want to make sure also that it's even, kind of a straight line. I'm gonna look. Oh yeah, oh I see I can't get it. I'm just adding more of the gold there. You know, I didn't have this problem. Losing my cool. Nothing to see here. Nope, not that one. Let's see if I can do this one. The other one. Right there. I did not encounter these problems last night. Sorry, making all that noise. The box scraping along the mat. Coconut says hi. Coconut. Using the box flap as a wrist rest, so to speak. Yeah. Just a minute. I'll take care of you in a minute. I'll give you an SNACK as soon as I get done with this project. She's looking out the window, so there's only a matter of time that the sun will be too warm on her and she has to transition over here to the mat. I'm not looking forward to that myself. That was only for a second. I know it. No, don't do it. Maybe I just need... I don't know what I need. Goodness gracious. Now I went too far out there. Might have to wait a smidge. Can't really see it though, but it's streaking there on the purple. That's okay. Okay, so I did the... That's one. Look how long it took. Now this video file, this is the second video file, and it's already 22 minutes. And the other one, I have no idea where it was when I stopped it. I didn't really pay attention to where the time constraint or how much time was there. I might make that a little bit, run the gold here, make it a little bit wider there. And what you're seeing here is the other flap. I mean the other sidewall. That's what you're seeing. So it's not that I missed it. This is the other wall. Okay, I'm gonna go. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a creative day. Bye.